We do have a limited number of resources on this planet, so advocating for sustainability and sustainable initiatives is not only about protecting the planet, but it's also protecting the people who live here. We're working into that behavior change aspect where awareness and education is only the first part. What Tufts is trying to do is move then beyond that educational piece and into action. Right? Because without action, we won't actually be able to change.
What we've been working on is really trying to reduce the amount of waste generation and build stronger programs so that we have better control over what is happening. On a college campus, you have so many inputs into the waste system that, unlike a manufacturing facility where you have control over the inputs, it's so much harder to understand that on a college campus. We're really helping support Tufts in understanding what's coming into their facility, how is it being moved across their facility, and what's happening at the end of it.
What's been really unique about Casella is their ability to kind of bring all those different recycling streams into one place, because what Tufts has really worked on doing is all these things that are difficult to recycle. Casella offers opportunities to recycle those items by partnering with other third-party vendors. So we're able to basically create this whole network in one space to, again, make it easier to recycle these typically hard to recycle items.
For Tufts, they have a 7% approximately contamination rate in their front load recycling streams. A lot of colleges and universities are somewhere between 15 and 25%. So we're seeing it be much lower than that. With having a lower contamination rate, we're able to see where there are problems because we know, okay, this building isn't doing quite as well.
Beyond the three main waste streams, recycling, landfill, and compost, Tufts University also provides plastic film recycling, small electronics recycling, an ink and toner recycling and reuse program, as well as a styrofoam recycling program with Casella, and a lab recycling program through a local company called Green Labs. And what that is it basically takes non-hazardous lab materials that are made out of number 5 plastic that often get thrown out of the conventional recycling because they're deemed hazardous waste. We continue to develop these technologies that address single-use waste and proper recycling. And proper recycling is a really important aspect of sustainability, but so is waste reduction. And that's the other aspect of my job where, what are ways on campus that we can actually reduce the amount of recycling and single-use items that we create.
Luckily with Tufts, we have somebody who's specifically working on the waste and recycling challenges on campus. So we're very aligned in terms of being able to get together and work on projects and understand how we can support Tufts in reaching what their goals and where they're trying to get to.
Sustainability is one of Tufts University's strategic priorities, so it's really exciting to get to work in a space where, we get to bring together everyone in the university and the surrounding community to make positive change.
People are looking at the circularity of the products that they're inventing and how they're actually going to move through the entire system. And I think that that's really the direction we need to head, is how can we look at this as not just getting it in the blue bin, but how are we supporting an entire system that's going to continue to reuse these resources for lifetimes and lifetimes to come.
It really is practicing what you preach. Often institutional change has to come before behavior change. So when Tufts as an institution makes it easier and more accessible to recycle, to reduce your waste, that's when we're actually able to create and implement change.
I nominated Tufts because I think that what they're doing is really unique. They have a very low contamination rate, which is very unheard of for colleges and universities. And then they also have their Eco-Reps program, and their Eco-Reps is, I believe it's 20 to 30 students that are helping support these programs. So during move in and move out, they help monitor the trash and recycling and help answer questions. They run a composting program in the residence halls, and I've also helped do trainings with them for recycling and things like that. So they're really getting all that knowledge and become the change makers on campus.
We want to thank Casella for their recognition and support of the sustainability work we do here at Tufts University. Sustainability is a key strategic priority at Tufts, and one of our goals is to maintain a 3% annual waste reduction rate, which is only possible through the collaboration with many departments and community members. We rely on participation from students, staff, and faculty across the university to make our recycling, composting, and waste reduction efforts possible. I want to especially thank the dedication of my facilities colleagues who are involved with these efforts every day, and who join me after campus events to help me sort through recycling contamination. Together, we will continue to innovate our waste streams to create a healthier campus for everyone.